I forgot about that one. Yep, play. Hello, interwebs, and welcome back. I'm Shana, and this is why I share my life and stories and adventures and opinions and whatever else I feel like. And today we are reading another story from Horang's Nightmare on Webtoon. The link to the story will be down in the description box below, so make sure to go show Horang some love. And before we get into the story, I made an announcement last week that if there are any particular horror or spooky stories you would like me to read from Webtoon, to please let me know. And also there's an email down in the description box. If you have a special spooky story you would like to share, it can be a true story that's happened to you, or it can be something fictional that you've written and made up, and you'd like me to read it on my channel, please send that to the email down in the description box below. And now, without too much rambling, let's go ahead and get into it. So today we are on episode 7, The Ghost of Turtle Park, and like the rest of the episodes, we've had to go to the webpage. I will say, if you missed my last video, I did read this previously and read it 2 or 3 times and had the screen recording mess up. So hopefully we're working today. Let's go ahead and get into reading the story. The following episode contains visuals and audio that may be shocking for some readers. Viewer discretion is advised. Horang's Nightmare, The Ghost of Turtle Playground. Story and art by Horang. There's a really old playground in my neighborhood. The kids call it Turtle Playground. I really love that with this episode they're using real pictures and imposing over it the art, by the way. That's something that he has done in a couple of these episodes, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I was a kid in the 90s, and back then, the way we used to play was a lot more dangerous. These days, some of the things we got away with doing are unthinkable, but that's just how kids used to play back in my day. Whoosh. One of the more dangerous games was called swing jumping. Whoosh. We competed to see who could jump the furthest using the momentum from the swing. My friends and I used to do this, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys remember doing this, but if you did, let me know. Skid. Since the playground was filled with soft sand for us to land on, we thought it was safe to jump really high. Sejun, watch this! I can jump way further than you. I used to play this game often with my friend Minsu. Whoosh! Jangle. Look at him flying. So cool. I love this effect. Slam. Flop. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Minsu, wake up. I ran over to him and shook him as hard as I could. Come on, get up. He wasn't moving at all. Not many people had cell phones back then, so I couldn't call 911 right away. I ran home as fast as I could and made the call, but it was too late. After the incident, the swings were tied up. I guess they probably did it to prevent this kind of tragedy from happening again. But a few weeks later, it looked like someone had untied the swings. And Minsu's mom visited the playground every day. Creak, 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 creak. Isn't this fun, Minsu? Creak. Minsu's mom would push the empty swing and talk to herself. You can play for a little bit, and then let's go home, Minsu. All of our neighbors felt sorry for her, saying the shock of her son's death must have driven her mad. My parents told me to stay away from her. I guess they were worried she might try and do something to me, now that she had gone a bit crazy. Creak, creak. But the playground was on my way to cram school, so I ended up walking past her often. You're having a good time, aren't you, Minsu? Creak, creak, turn. Oh, hi, Sejun. Hello. Why don't you play with Minsu anymore? I have to go to my class, so come and play with Minsu for a bit. Well, I wasn't able to call an ambulance in time to save him that day, and I felt it was partly my fault. So I decided to stay and keep her company for a bit. Creak, 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 glance. Creak. Minsu's mom looked at ease, as if Minsu was really there. Creak. I should get going now. I don't want to be late for my class. Stay here and play a while longer. Sorry? Minsu wants to play some more. Play a while longer. I'm sorry. I got up to make a run for it. Jangle. Mom's gone. Okay, I did not jump as badly as I did the first time and the second time and probably the third time that happened, but that was still a little bit startling. I forgot about that one. Yep, play with me a while longer. Ah! I ran away as fast as I could. A few months later, I never saw Minsu's mom at the playground again. There were rumors that she had moved away. Many years have passed, but Turtle Playground is still there. I was so worried that something was going to pop up there, and I'm glad that it did not. The end. All right, so for this one, I'm going to have to give it a solid 5 out of 5 ghosts, which seems to be Horang's running rating, and if you guys disagree, you can let me know down in the comments. This story is pretty straightforward, but let's go ahead and see what the other people who read the story had to say about it. I'm never going to get used to those jump scares, I tell you. Same. They make me jump every time, even though I know they're coming. It's okay. I wasn't trying to sleep tonight anyway. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you are reading these stories and you are doing it right before bed, maybe not a good idea. Just maybe not a good idea. Minsu? OMFG, he dead. Way to state the obvious. I don't understand why that's a top comment, but what can you do? All right, guys. Well, that's it for that one. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below, because that pretty much wraps it up for this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you don't know what to comment down below, leave some little toy emojis, because they were kids on a playground. Whatever toys you feel like. Not only does that help my channel a lot, but it lets me know that you were here. It gives us a chance to chat. It lets me know you made it to the end of the video. And of course, I just love to see your faces down there. If you want to know a way to help out my channel, down below there are links to my website, my merch store, and my Patreon. There's zero obligation to check any of those out, but if you want to, you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you so very much. Remember, stay kinky AF, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, hello there. Yes, this is me casually drinking from my Ginky AF merch because I don't have any bloopers to share. But if you like my cup, or my shirt, or some leggings, or some socks, there's links in the description below. Be Ginky and enjoy your coffee, or tea, or water, or whatever else you like to drink from mugs.